Hi, everybody. My name is Ikra. I am the marketing associate at Omnalert, and today we're going to be talking about gun detect and how it can help law enforcement. I'm joined by Carl Orsi, and he has 18 years of experience in law enforcement, and then he transitioned to the tech side of things. So I'm really interested to have him here. Carl, welcome.
Nice to be here.
Carl, I really find your background really interesting because you were in law enforcement for 18 years and then you made a switch to the tech industry or the tech side of things. I would love to learn about like your transition a little bit. How did you have some realizations when you went to the tech side, how it could maybe potentially help law enforcement? Would love to hear that from you.
So my transition to the tech side happened as a result of me getting injured at work. And with the police department, you have to be fully capable of doing your job, like on the street if they have a riot or something like that. There were no light duty assignments when I was there. So when I got injured and the doctor said that I couldn't work the street, I was retired out. Mm-hmm. So I had to look for something to do. My wife let me stay home for about a month and told me I had to find a job. And I had a friend of mine that worked for a software company, and he kept saying that I should apply. And since I was retired, I said, well, I'll give that a shot. So I went to the software company. I got an interview. I told them, my background is not, I did do technology, I have to admit. I had one of the first, and this is going to tell you how old I am, one of the first bulletin boards for police departments. I was in the who's who of law enforcement for having a bulletin board, like a precursor to a website for Berkeley Police Department years ago. So I always liked technology. I always figured it was, there is a connection between law enforcement and technology. I mean, it is the future. The ability, at the time they were still doing, what would you call those, faxes for images of people as opposed to sending actual images. So it was just in the beginning stages of the technology when I got involved. So I ended up applying for this job at this software company, and I was willing to work for free to see if they thought I was any good. My issue, when they hired me in the support department, and I would read these the tickets, the support tickets, and these tickets would just go nowhere. They'd go to a certain point and then they would just stop. So I didn't know my place, so I would go talk to the support engineer and say, why did this ticket just stop? They'd say, well, I needed to talk to the development engineer. And I go, well, have you talked to the development engineer? And they go, no, I'm not supposed to talk to the development engineer. So I go, well, did you talk to the development engineer's manager? And they'd go, no. And I go, come on. So I just started solving problems. As a cop, I was so used to dealing with issues, and you go into these things and having to find resolution for them that when I started working for the software company, I in the support part, I just started solving problems. And I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that because as a cop, I was just trained to do that. So after a while, I started getting stuff done, and that led to other promotions within there. I got to be in charge of their customer relations part. A lot of dealing with customers. They said I had a good EQ, so I could relate to how customers felt and how our support should handle it. So that's my career change.